friends, it's Laura, and when we think of celebrity makeup artists, we think of their kit being full of very high-end makeup. Well, that's not true. A lot of makeup artists keep drugstore stuff in their arsenal. I was reading, one of the makeup artists said, I don't want to spend all that money on mascara because they're not going to use mascara on multiple clients. They're going to use it on one client. So they want a mascara that works great, but that they can just hand over to their client when they're done. So not all makeup artists use high-end stuff, and you know that I love the drugstore. So when I started researching this topic, I got so excited. So I have a few things that they love and I love that I want to share with you today. I was so excited because Daniel Chinchilla, which is Ariana Grande's makeup artist, recommended Revlon Colorstay, and I haven't used that in such a long time. I was using this before I started YouTube. I was using Makeup Forever foundation, and then I heard this was sort of a dupe for that, so I went with this. And then, of course, having a channel, I'm always trying out foundations. So I bought this one that is in, let's see, natural beige, and I really like it a lot. I think it's a beautiful foundation. Now, when he does it on her skin, he says he uses a damp beauty blender. So that's what I did today. If you want a fuller coverage even, you can go without the wet beauty blender and use a brush. But I wanted to do the application that he did. It went on beautifully. I've been wearing it this week to school. It stays on all day. I've also used it with my dupe that I like for the Artiste brush, and that gives a heavier application, but absolutely beautiful. So this is a product I would also recommend. One thing that I wanted to mention is I bought the Revlon for combination skin. They have one for combination oily, which is great for women like me that still have oily skin. And actually, I have some kind of breakout. I've been trying some other products, and this covered it pretty nicely. And I think if I had used my Artiste dupe brush, it would have covered even better. Now, another thing that Daniel recommends are these Neutrogena wipes. I hadn't used wipes in probably 2 years, and recently I was going on a trip and I just didn't want to fiddle with so many things, so I bought some of these wipes and I've been using them. They are great. These are the only wipes I've found that actually take off mascara, which is why I like them, but they're just great for cleaning up under the eye. When I'm trying out swatches, I'll use them. Another thing that my daughter does is cleans off her makeup cases with the wipes. It's an easy way to just take those smudges right off. So of all the wipes I've ever tried, I have to agree with Daniel, Neutrogena is my favorite. Fiona Stiles, who's the makeup artist for Jennifer Garner, she also has her own makeup line. For a while they were carrying it over at Ulta. She recommends the L'Oreal Magic Lumi. Now that again is a product I used before I went on YouTube, so it's not a new product. And you know, at the time when I used it, I didn't like it. I actually gave it to my daughter, and the problem was the way I was applying it. I was putting it all over my entire face. That was such a big mistake. The best way to apply it is just put it on the cheekbones. I love it for the inner corner. I get very dark in here, and that really brightens it up. I find that when I put eyeshadow there, it sort of wears off during the day, that because this is a liquid, it stays on so much better. I put it here on the outer corner of my eye. Again, these little corners tend to get very dark, and darkness can age you. It makes you look tired and worn out. So a product like this is amazing. I just put it over the Cupid's bow and right down the nose. And the reason Fiona likes it so much is she says that it's not over the top with a highlight, but it's just very subtle. And how perfect for a mature woman. So if you've tried this in the past and maybe you're like me, you just didn't apply it correctly, I think this is just perfect for mature skin. Monika Blunder, the makeup artist for Jessica Alba, loves these Revlon matte balms. And the reason she likes them so much, and I would agree with her, is they really stain your lips. They're easy to apply, they last for hours, and they don't dry your lips out. They have a little bit of a peppermint flavor to them, which I really like. It makes you feel like you have fresh breath too, but they apply so beautifully. I love how they're like having a lip pencil and lipstick in one. I like to outline my lips first and then just color in. And I bought 2 shades. I bought one a little bit lighter so that I could color in the center of my lip. But I used the darker one first and then go in the center just for a subtle difference. I usually apply at least 2 lipsticks when I wear lipstick. Sometimes I go very light in the middle of the lip to show more contrast, and that'll actually make your lips look larger. So I like doing that. Also, when I'm done, sometimes I'll take a little gloss and put it in the center of my lip, and again, that brings out the lips. I actually love matte lipstick. I've always been a gloss girl, but I think matte can look so polished and put together. But the biggest problem that I've found, because I've tried so many, is they are so drying. There were many in the past that I've tried I wanted to recommend because I thought the color was stunning. But after I wore them for a few days, my lips were just so dry. I've been wearing these for several days and no dryness at all. They're just an absolutely beautiful product. I read so many recommendations for drugstore mascara from makeup artists, and the one that probably came up the most was the L'Oreal Voluminous. But one I wanted to try, because I've never tried it before, is from CoverGirl, and it's their Lash Blast Fusion. The reason it was recommended was because the pigment is so dark. It comes in very black, which can make your lashes really stand out. And that's one thing I'm looking for in a mascara, is to give my lashes a little more darkness because they're a little bit blonde. And it did that. It also is known for making your lashes thicker, and it gave my lashes some length too. I really saw thickness from this. I think it's a great mascara. While I was at Marshall's this week, I found 2 more boxes of bee cream that I picked up for 2 of you. If you're interested, please put "Be Mine" in the comments. And now for the winners of the crop night cream that I talked about last week. The winners are Hope to Know You 95 and Rebecca Rankin. If both of you would write to me, I have my address in the description below. I'll get that mailed out to you as soon as possible. I hope all of you have a beautiful and blessed Thanksgiving if you celebrate Thanksgiving. And thank you again for all of your love, support, and kindness. I truly appreciate each and every one of you.